Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Matt, aka Thanatos, and it is super late at night. Happy Snowmageddon. What's up, Whoopty Bird? Perry Comics, welcome to the chat. I know it's like, I don't know, on the East Coast, it's 1 o'clock, so I'm assuming we won't have our usual East Coast fans here. But I do have Whoopty Bird and Perry, and that's all that matters. 1:20, good grief. Why are you still awake? Go to bed. So I'm supposed to be at work right now, but it's black conditions all over Colorado Springs, including Schriever Air Force Base. So it's closed to everyone. So the guys who relieved me this morning at 5 a.m. are going to be there for 24 hours probably, since I'm not allowed to drive onto base to relieve them. So that kind of sucks for them. Hey, Tina. So instead, I figure it's been a while since I've done anything on my channel. I've obviously had my birthday. I did some vacation stuff. And I've just been, I don't know, almost just taking a little break from YouTube. Obviously thinking about life and what I want to do with my YouTube channel, what I want to do with my collecting. So it's been a little bit, it's been nice to kind of have a little break. And I feel bad I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube videos or channels. So I apologize if you haven't seen me leaving comments in your videos and such. Welcome, Tomb of Comics. So anyway, cheers to YouTube and cheers to Snowmageddon 2019. Right outside this door, if you can see my door, this like goes to my balcony. Got my little Gryffindor thing that I got from the boy who had 7. There are 2 pigeons that literally will never leave my balcony, and I hate them. But Snowmageddon happens, and they're like hiding in the corner. And so I randomly open the door throughout the day, and I've been trying to scare them off and hope that they freeze to death in the winter cold. But I don't think it's going to happen. They're just going to be there forever. I never go on my balcony because it's just covered in poop now because of those 2 dang pigeons. Anyway, so over the past while, I had my birthday. I turned 31. Thank you. And I got a few gifts from even members. TJ obviously sent me a freaking gift, that crazy guy. Then Melody, if you saw my Instagram or Facebook, she made me this super awesome Green Lantern cake. Thank you, Tina. She also sent me got me a wand stand, an Ollivander's wand mount for the wall. And then she got me this pretty cool thing. I don't know if you can see. It's like this little piece of wood, but it's got Green Lantern burned into it. I thought that was really, really freaking cool. Oh, happy birthday, Perry Comics. 26. Oh, I remember that. Ooh, I haven't done anything today. I woke up at like 3 o'clock this afternoon, and I've got bedhead, and I had pomade in my hair last night, so now it's all like soft and squishy. So yeah. So I got 2. I'll do the AOKs first. And I guess I should show you. TJ got me something very personal, so I'm not going to show that, but maybe one day I will. It's really cool. I don't know if I want to show it publicly, but it's just a piece of artwork, which I really, really like. But then he also sent me a comic, which is madness. This comic is TJ being freaking TJ. He sent me a 9.8 Godzilla #1. Why? Because it was on my 2019 want list, which I intentionally designed my want list to try to keep the book values towards a minimum out of fear that TJ would use it against me. And he did anyway. He still found a way to go above and beyond. It's crazy. So there's Godzilla #1. Which I absolutely love. Obviously, like in Japanese culture, Godzilla is pretty big. And I grew up watching all the movies when I was younger, living in Japan. I didn't understand a thing that they said, but seeing these giant monster fights was always really cool. So I'm really excited about the new Godzilla movie that's coming out. I think it's going to be awesome. So I will leave this up here for a little bit. Thank you, TJ. And then I got this little package, and I didn't know what it was, so I opened it. And as soon as I read the note, I decided that I wasn't going to open it all the way, and I haven't looked at any of the contents because I just saw this. Matt, I got these in a collection I purchased not long ago. You were the first person I thought of when I saw them, so here you go. Hope they make you smile. Enjoy. And that's from Barbarian Kung Fu. So let's take a gander at these. Welcome, Brick Hunter and Sleepy Reader 666. Ooh, this is really cool. It's some like Green Lantern stuff. I've never read the actual series. I might need a knife for this. I'll get it, don't worry. Oh, very cool. It is a Green Lantern ring from I don't know what. But I have, if I move this out of the way, right there. I have a couple Green Lantern rings, so I'll put this up there with them. That's very cool. And then it looks like it's a pin. Green Lantern pin. Got a pin. It's back. Try to keep that glare off it. Oh, Complex NYC, that sucks. I know you're on the East Coast too. So I have to I know what it sounds. I mean, you all know what it sounds like when people open up bubble wrap on camera, and it's awful. So I always feel terrible about it. More little pins. These are really cool. This has that Kyle Rayner 90s look to it. Focus. Focus. That's not going to happen. I tried. So I got 2 of those. And another cool little pin in a little baggie. Little weed baggie. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Barbarian Kung Fu. And then I got a box from, make sure I get his Instagram name right. I don't know what his YouTube channel name is. Or if he has a YouTube channel, but his Instagram name is Flippin' Out 35. Flip and out. This is him, and he's from Pearl City, Hawaii, which I thought was really cool. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell people that, but I grew up in Hawaii, and Pearl City is where my mom lives right now. So it's really cool. When I got his envelope, I was excited and kind of blown away. I'm like, oh my God, it's Pearl City. So I thought that was pretty cool. But he sent me a book, or I assume it's a book if it's in a Gemini. Matt, did you see the new Justice League Black Hammer covers that came out today? I did not. Every single business in Colorado Springs was closed today. Not even Taco Bell or Walmart or McDonald's are open. I did stop by a gas station, and that was open, and that was incredibly dangerous. I should not have done that. But yeah, so I will be picking up all my books tomorrow. But I'll have to check that out. Justice League and Black Hammer cover. Easy. I wonder if anyone's ever actually like cut the crap out of their comic doing this. It always terrifies me. Knife is away. Hey Matt, hope you will enjoy this. According to Mr. Perez, this was the first cover art for DC. Also, with his retirement this year, there'll be a collector's item from Flippin' Out. No way. Hold on, I gotta cut it out. A copy of Green Lantern number 132. Super awesome cover, and this is in really nice shape. And I'm not too sure. I'm assuming by Mr. Perez, he means George Perez, who might have worked on this. Should we take a look? Oh, look at that blue masking tape. Hey, Comics. Thank you so much. Always got to take the tape off. Green Lantern's like my third or fourth favorite character, to be honest, Whoopty Bird. I'm not too sure if this is George Perez. Todd Klein was the letterer. Joe Staton was the artist. Paul Kupperberg was the writer. Anthony Tollin was the colorist. Oh, if you guys missed that madness, that was TJ's birthday gift to me. That was half of his birthday gift to me. So if everyone would like to write TJ a letter and tell him to just stop. I made a low. I set my sights low on my top 10 2019 want list, specifically to deter TJ from trying to find all these big books that I want, and it didn't work. Look like a Prez cover. It doesn't say who. Oh, I missed it because of the tape. Perez, it's right there. So potentially George Perez's first cover art for DC, and it's signed by, I'm assuming, George Perez, which is super awesome. So thank you so much, Flippin' Out. I will definitely be posting this on my Instagram because I'm not too sure if I've seen Flippin' Out on. Has anyone seen Flippin' Out on YouTube before? But either way, awesome dude, great Hawaii guy, has that aloha spirit. So thank you so much for this. This is a comic that I don't have, so absolutely awesome. I don't know why I'm trying to take this tape off on a live stream. It's the OCD. It's killing me. There he is. Man of the hour, TJ. All right. So thank you, Barbarian Kung Fu. Thank you, Flippin' Out 35. And thank you so much, TJ, for that guy. TJ, I'm not showing off your other gift because that's personal and I want to keep it to myself. All right. Then I have a shoot ton of comics to show you guys. So, like a bunch. I've been hoarding, and I literally haven't been making videos, so this was the wrong way to do it, where suddenly I have a ton of stuff to show you guys. So let's start with Whoopty Bird's favorite, Green Lantern. So tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be on the Boy Who Had Seven's YouTube channel for the second episode of the Green Lantern Comic Book Club, or Comic Club. And we will be going over Emerald Twilight and Green Lantern Rebirth. So I decided, I already have a few hardcovers and I have most of these singles, but I was like, this is a pretty good deal. And it looked like it had a special comic in it. So I picked this up. Kind of weird. This is the fourth print of, I know Comics NYC. I need to make video. I will get that done. I'll do it tomorrow since I'm off. Now that I have a random 3-day weekend. So here is Green Lantern Rebirth #1. This is the fourth print. We have Green Lantern Rebirth 2, 3, 4, 5, and one of my favorite covers is Green Lantern Rebirth #6. But the special thing about this is in this one that I have not closed yet. You did make me feel guilty, and I really have been meaning to make a video for you. So Green Lantern Rebirth #2. I don't know how to like show this to you guys without like breaking the comic. It is a double cover. And I've never had a double cover before, so I thought that was super cool. And it is in very nice condition. Like this would, at a minimum, probably nab a 9.6. So I thought that was super cool and worth the slightly higher premium that I paid for all these. It's too late, TJ. The touching has been done. Next up, I was at the Mile High Comics, and I honestly never buy anything from Mile High because their prices are ridiculous. Mile High Comics is amazing. It's a huge store. Prices are out of control. I posted a bunch of stuff on Instagram. They have a Green Lantern #1, and they're trying to sell it for like $25,000. And you're like, no. Like, no one's going to pay that ever. Tonight I'm drinking Axe in the Oak, I think. I think that's what's in my decanter. So nothing too crazy. Midwest comic man. We were just talking about you in the Comic Core Unlimited. Cheers. Comics Miss Explains in the house. Tech 31 kid. So anyway, I was there and I was looking at some stuff and I'm like, ooh, these prices are crazy. But I saw a comic that I did not know existed. And I immediately found it on eBay. And they sell for super cheap. And I bought the whole collection. And I found 1 through 4 completely signed. And this is Raymond Feiss, The Magician Apprentice. If you haven't read Raymond E. Feiss' Magician Apprentice series or Magician Apprentice series, I am a huge fan of wizards. Like, if Harry Potter obviously is the big one, but the Sword of Truth, I mean, everything. What can I think of names? Other books with wizards. Anyway. I have a fascination for people like magic users, and his Magician Apprentice series, every single fantasy book I read, I feel like wizards always have the, like, they're powerful, but they never really show their power. And it's kind of, or they don't know quite exactly how to use it, or they're just learning it. His book, Magician Apprentice, like that series is like, you see this kid become a wizard, and then he just goes, he's like all powerful God level wizard. And the magic in it is amazing. He's just like, I don't know how to describe it. He's OP as all get out. And it's super awesome to read a book where the guy is just like, well, he's a wizard. He should be, oh, he did it. Like, you know, some of those books where they're like, oh, I'm a wizard, but like, I haven't learned that spell yet. I need to figure it out. And in this one, he's like, I know that, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to kill everybody, or I'm going to save the world. Like, it's super cool. So I remember reading it when I was younger and thinking it was really awesome. Anyway, so here's the collected edition, which apparently is number 1 and number 2 in one comic, signed by Raymond E. Feist, and I'm guessing one of these Oming, Glass, or Booth. But those autographs are kind of not exactly easy to tell. So then there's number 3, also signed by both of those people. Number 4, signed by both. And then I got 5, like, it was so perfect because this was one whole set. And then I got 5 through 12 in another lot. Like, that other lot didn't have these. So it wasn't the same seller, but it was kind of perfect. So it was meant to be. And the art kind of gives me, I don't know, it's pretty sick. I don't know why it makes me think of Avatar: The Last Airbender. But there's 5, 6, 7. I'm super excited to read these. 8, 9. Look at this dragon. 10, 11, 12. And I'm assuming that might be it. I actually haven't really checked, but I figure I'll read the first 12 and see how I feel about it. But I love the book series just because it's the first time where one of these young coming of age stories turns into him being like an absolute badass. All right. And then I have a whole nother stack of comics. So let's start with, oh my God. I got 2 copies of the Magic Order number 6, the sketch variant and the regular. And then this one I didn't buy, and I will explain why. And it seems like a nice gesture, but in retrospect, I still hate them. Okay, so if you watched the Comic Core Unlimited chat, I discussed why I was upset with a company called Jetpack Comics. And I'm going to kind of call them out. Obviously, I'm not going to make a whole video specifically on them, even though I should. I have like emails. I even took pictures of like screenshots of their eBay stuff. Super shady. So if you've ever bought from Jetpack Comics or their UK counterpart, which is Forbidden Planet, they released the Die number 1 Virgin variant, which was numbered to 800. And after I read Die number 1, I immediately went to Jetpack Comics and I bought 2 copies of Die number 1, the Stephanie Hans Virgin variant. $12.99 each. Got them both for like $25. I was super excited. They didn't arrive, and I was like questioning it. And 2 weeks later, I messaged them. I emailed them. I'm like, hey, just FYI, like, is there a status update on my order? Because I haven't gotten anything. And the only email I get back is, hey, yeah, we don't have those anymore. They sold out. So obviously being super disappointed, I was looking on eBay, and at the time on eBay, they were like $50. And I'm like, I'm not going to pay $50 for a book that I should have gotten for $12.99 each. And a few days later, I remember thinking like, you know what? I really like that cover. I'm just going to buy it. And that's when I noticed that they were all sold out. And that same day, or that it was like 2 days before this, Comic Tom had the die number 1 Virgin variant on his top 10 list. And so now they are selling for like $200 to $250. A 9.8 just sold for $800. And then I kind of did some research and I was like, well, this seems kind of sketchy. Like if they knew that, like I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, but as I was looking at like sold listings, I looked at the sellers of the sold listings on eBay, and guess who was selling copies of die number 1, the Virgin variant, on eBay for like $50 to $100 for like ones with spine ticks and stuff on them. It was Jetpack Comics. And this is like, I ordered my books on February 3rd. And this was like March 4th. And between February 3rd and March 4th, they had sold like 4 or 5 copies of this book for $50 to $100. And I was pissed. I sent them an email and I was like, hey guys, like I was okay with you being sold out because mistakes happen, like numbers get screwed up. But you guys are super shady. I cannot believe that they would do that. Like, hey, we're sold out of near mint copies, but maybe we have a few left that have some spine ticks if that's what you're interested in. I don't care if it's worth $800. Like, I'm not going to resell it. I want it for the collectible purpose and because it's a nice cover. And they responded with like, sorry, someone made a mistake. And that was it. I was pissed. Like, but anyway, they sent me a, hey, I'm sorry, and sent me a few of the Ben Oliver Magic Order covers and some like free comic book day stuff, which like none of it, I mean, it's not like, thanks for trying, but it's too late. Like you already did all the shady stuff. And it makes me sad because like they do have, like they have these Ben Oliver covers for comics, like specifically the Magic Order. And I love Ben Oliver's work. And it makes me, I love this, but I will not buy these anymore because I will not support Jetpack Comics and their absolute shadiness. That's just bad business, man, in the comic community. All the wrench crew's probably asleep. I guess I should. Every time I feel like I'm live, like it's just all the wrenches. Plus, I can't trust you anymore. I got issues. You're going to ban everybody, and I'm going to have no one watching me. Oh, Melody's in the house. Melody, go to bed. Good night, Melody. Love you. And so anyway, that's my story about Jetpack Comics and why I have this comic. I did not buy this. It was sent to me as a, hey, we're sorry, we're super shady, Jetpack Comics. So that's why that happened. So what else? Oh, so I have quite a few more books. So TJ sent this comic to Alec, White Whale Comics, and I saw this. When I saw this cover, I knew I had to have it. So I immediately, during the live show, got on eBay and bought one. This is Fathom Dawn of War, the exclusive edition of 3000 from Canadian National Comic Book Expo 2004. And it is signed by Michael Turner and someone. I love this cover. Had to have it. And then I have some of my, so actually in this whole video, I have 3 comic book 2019 want list items that are getting nixed. Next, I have noticed the prices on these going up a ton. And I wanted to pick up a copy. So I was looking in different places and I found this one on Comic Connect for like $10, which is way lower than I've ever seen it on. Oh, is it Peter Steigerwald? That would make sense. I guess Peter S. Good work, TJ. So DC Superheroes or Superstars of Magic, number 11, or really just DC Superstars number 11. And it's a book that I didn't have before, but these typically sell from like $30 to like $50 or more for pretty crappy grades. And this one's not bad. It's got some weird like discoloring here, and some bunches. I don't know. It's a mid-grade at best. But that was on my top 10 want list for 2019. Be careful with that NyQuil, Comics NYC. That NyQuil will jack you up. $11 on 2 6-packs. That's not too bad. And then a comic I won on eBay for, I hope that it was less than it's worth. But it's a pretty nice copy. I can't wait to get this pressed and graded. Green Lantern number 3. I'm slowly trying to knock off that Green Lantern Volume 2 run. So here's number 3. So now I have Showcase 22, 23, 24, Green Lantern 1, 2, and 3. So the next lowest number I need is number 4. And then I think I need 4, I need 6, 8, and 10. Still on my want list. And I was up in Denver spending some time up there, and I found a new store. Really nice guy, and it was kind of cool. You don't see, you know how you have like, you walk into a shop and they have their wall of like new books. Well, this guy, instead of having back issue bins, had a back wall with like newer comics, but the wall that would typically be for new comics, he had old Silver Age stuff up there, which was really cool. And I took a gander, and he had a pretty nice copy of Green Lantern number 33. And he had fair prices, but he was very meticulous and organized, and like taped his stuff really nice. And they were all in Mylars. But he had a really nice collection of Silver Age stuff. So, and they're all in pretty good grade. So I picked that up, Green Lantern 33. Brick Hunter ended up picking up Zatanna 16 CGC 9.0 on eBay since I didn't win it in your contest. Ooh. Sorry, buddy. Still worth getting, though. Congratulations on with that. Oh, you're in bed? I got issues. What are you wearing? That was too much. I'm sorry. And now we have a bunch of zombies and vampires. So first up, I won a second issue of Vampirilla number 1, the Decomixado variant by Adam Hughes. Super nice. I forgot. I think this is limited to like 1,000 or something, but really nice. If you go to Adam Hughes's store, I think he's selling some of these that are he did little sketch remarks on them, but they were like $200. So I guess I could just leave that there. So many good Vampy covers and so many good ones recently. This one I am in absolute love with. And I feel like I'm going to butcher his name because I'm not Korean and I don't really know how to pronounce it. But it's like Ji-hyung Lee, Ji-hyung Cook, Ji-hyung. Hold on, guys. Ji-hyung Lee Cook and Perilla. Ji-hyung Lee. I'm pretty sure that's it. That feels right. So this is a Vampirilla Valentine's Day special number 1. and it is amazing. So I'll keep that one there. I got this one from Golden Apple Comics, and I got a second one because I just can't handle it. It is gorgeous. Oh, so good. So good. Want to touch the hiney. And then lastly, from Sanctum Sanctorum, I believe. Was it Sanctum Sanctorum? I don't know who. I'll have to look it up. But I love that they ship all their comics in a top loader. This is Zombie Tramp number like 57 or something. I actually didn't really look because I don't read Zombie Tramp. I have read a few of them, but I haven't read like the new stuff. But this is the Lucio Perillo variant cover. And good loud. I love his artwork. He is just like, it's mind-blowing how fantastic he is. Even without being as smart as she is in this Zombie Tramp cover. Just like look at the artwork. I mean, like, even if you had a censor bar right here, I mean, it would still be just fantastic. But I have to admit, I think that the Vampirilla Valentine's Day special is still better, so I'll leave that up. And then I got a bunch of stuff from, I guess I had a Midtown Comics pre-order a long time ago with a bunch of art germ in it. Oh, so sorry, I got to put you down. All right, so from Midtown Comics, I got Wonder Woman 65, Artha Germ, and if I play my cards right, hopefully I can get a art germ commission from C2E2. I have maybe the hookup, and we will see. This is Wonder Woman 64, Supergirl 26, and then I got some Middle West covers. Apparently, I missed number 3, but here's 2 and 4. Let's just put that right back up here. But that's actually it. I just sent off a really big submission to CGC, so they should be getting those in the mail. Actually, I should probably check. They should have gotten them today. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. So thank you guys for staying with me. Everybody on the East Coast, go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. I got issues. Thank you all for hanging out with me. H-Town Comics, I don't think I said hello to you, but hello. And hopefully I didn't miss anybody. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, I will be going live on the Boy Who Had Sevens channel. I will be advertising it on my Instagram. And we will be doing the, I guess, 3rd episode of Green Lantern Comic Club, where we will be going over Green Lantern Rebirth. So go and check us out. Oh, C. Woodard is going to be joining us tomorrow night for this one, so that'll be a lot of fun. I have some pizza to eat, and I'm going to finish this Triple Frontier movie, and then I'm going to go to bed. So thank you guys all so much. Tina, I Got Issues, H-Town, Comics Misexplained, Comics NYC, TJ, Pop.Comics was here. Other people were here. Whoopty Bird was the first guy here. Whoopty Bird, you better get on it, girl. You had 2 weeks. Well, then don't wake up early. I got issues. Get up and go to the gym. You should do that. Comic Lover Omega was here. Thank you all so much. And I will see you guys all tomorrow night, hopefully. So, adios. Bye.